Live. This is KSLA News Now.
Well, thanks for joining us. You're watching KSLA News Now. I'm Jeff Horchak. Here's a look at some of our top stories tonight. A man is behind bars in connection with the shooting at a busy Shreveport gas station. Pierston Betty's was taken into custody today. He faces charges of attempted second-degree homicide and theft of a motor vehicle. Now, police rushed to the shooting at the Triple J gas station on Hollywood Avenue. Officers found a man suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Investigators discovered the victim's vehicle had been stolen during the incident. And we have new details on the deadly Milton street fire, which took the life of 2 young girls. Shreveport police have now charged a 15-year-old boy with 2 counts of second-degree murder in connection with that deadly blaze. We'll have more details on this breaking news tonight at 10 o'clock. Looking ahead, a balloon release is scheduled this weekend for Elia Robinson and Danielle Spearman, the 2 little girls who were killed in that fire. It's going to be Sunday afternoon at 5:30 at Turner Elementary. The theme is Minnie Mouse, and it features a display of pink, white, as well as black colors. Donations can be made directly to the Caddo School Board or Family First Funeral Home on St. Vincent Avenue in Shreveport. Down in Baton Rouge, the Louisiana Special Session continues again today for their 2nd day in a row. This legislative session is a direct result of the Supreme Court's ongoing review of Louisiana's congressional maps. Should the maps be deemed unconstitutional, lawmakers then face the urgent task of redrawing them before the spring primary. Now, the goal of delaying the election is to provide ample time for this crucial redistricting. Otherwise, primary elections could proceed using the current maps and irrespective of the Supreme Court's final decision. We've got some new developments and some good news for those who rely on SNAP benefits for their groceries. Today, Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry signed an emergency declaration to provide funding for state SNAP benefits. Now, just days ago, the governor said there would be no SNAP benefit money available starting November 1st because of the government shutdown. In his emergency declaration, Landry said that funds for the benefits would come from Revenue Stabilization Fund. However, the declaration didn't say how much money would be going towards SNAP benefits. Speaking of Governor Landry, he was present today up in Ruston for the groundbreaking of Louisiana's first Buc-ee's Travel Center, which is bringing a lot of opportunity and jobs and excitement to Northeast Louisiana. Coming up at 10, we'll hear directly from the governor on why he calls the new fill-up station a symbol of the American dream. All right, CJ's here now to talk weather. Looks like we got a lot of rain coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. We have quite a bit of rain coming in tomorrow with our next weather maker that's actually raging through the state of Texas and Oklahoma as of right now. It's expected to reach us as we move into the early morning hours of our Saturday here, and I'll be explaining the details on Future Track coming up right after this quick break.
KSLA First Alert Weather.
Good evening, everyone. Here's the forecast as we move into tomorrow. As you can see, there's a lot of stormy icons on the board here, mainly due to our next weather maker rolling through the Arklatex. Temperatures aren't expected to rise by much as a result. So let's jump right into Future Track. This line of showers and storms is expected to reach into the Dallas-Fort Worth area within the next few minutes or so and continue to race towards the Arklatex. But as it races towards us here around the region, it's expected to weaken here. As you can see, you'll see less of those yellow colors in their areas north of I-20. Still dealing with strong to severe storms in the southern half of the Arklatex, as you can see, or the southern half areas south of I-20 there. It's expected to move through the southern portions of the region, the southern half of the area there, and reach the Shreveport and Bossier area by the time we reach around 7:30 to 8 a.m. here, and continue to move off to the east outside of the area. But we will be dealing with a bit of a dry period before another round of storms moves in from the south and west, and that will continue on into the night, on the overnight hours here, and potentially into some parts of the early morning here for most areas north of the I-20 or I-30 corridor. That is, we are expecting mostly dry conditions through the remainder of the daytime hours on our Sunday. The severe risk remains a marginal risk for severe weather, which is level 1 out of 5 for on the severe weather scale here, level 2 out of 5 for areas in the far southern portions of the Arklatex. The main threats to watch out for is the flash flooding. Strong winds and large hail is also possible. There's a lower chance for tornadoes out there. And then let's take a quick look at the flooding risk that we can expect here. There's only a marginal risk for flash flooding as this front approaches the region from the west, but as we move into tomorrow, that risk grows and actually increases for the entire Arklatex, up to a slight risk for flash flooding out there. As we head into our Sunday, little to no rain is expected across the area, so always remember to turn around, don't drown. Watch out for flooded roadways out there around the Arklatex, because we are expecting a good deal of rainfall on the way, and totals look to be between 2 to maybe even up to 5 inches in some isolated areas around the region.
Okay, thank you, CJ. Stay weather aware. Make sure you keep our KSLA weather app right at your fingertips. Thanks for watching our 9 p.m. Fastcast. You can join us right here for our next newscast at 10 o'clock. As always, stay first alert. As I said, to any breaking or developing news in the Arklatex, make sure you download that KSLA News 12 app to keep you up to date. We'll see you in less than an hour. Thanks for watching.